One of the most frustrating things about skincare is going to bed with your skin looking the way you want and waking up with it not. Okay, this is my face with truly enlarged pores. And here's the thing, there's a great way for you to use pore minimizing products to correct this. Now, as you can see, I'm going to start with Naturium's Vitamin C Complex Cleanser. I'm going to put this on dry skin, okay? I take one good pump, start to rub it in my skin. I do this for about 90 seconds. And the most frustrating thing is pores are actually essential for healthy skin. The problem is when clogged pores or excess oil make them look bigger, okay? So that's where this routine is going to come in. Now, you're going to see me cover cleanser, toner, serums, and masks in this routine. So let's get to it. And don't even actually know I'm going to get that neck. You already know that I'm going to get that neck. Now, what I like to do is apply this cleanser on dry skin, especially when my pores look a little bit more enlarged in the morning. I will let it sit and marinate on the skin while I brush my teeth, as you can see here. Yeah, so that means my cleanser's on my skin for about 3 minutes. Do I recommend this for all? Not for girls with sensitive skin. No, but for those of us with combination skin, oily skin, I think it's absolutely positively fine. Vitamin C complex cleansers are a type of facial cleanser that contains vitamin C as their key ingredient. Vitamin C is an antioxidant. It helps brighten your skin. It can help reduce the appearance of wrinkles, and it can also protect your skin from sun damage. Now, this is currently my favorite, and I 10 out of 10 recommend that you try this cleanser as well. Again, it's the Naturium Vitamin C Complex Cleanser. When choosing your vitamin C complex cleansers, okay, if you're not going to go with the brand that I just recommended, it is important that you consider your skin type and your individual needs. Again, if you have sensitive skin, you might want to choose a cleanser that is, of course, fragrance-free and always non-comedogenic, okay, because we don't have time for acne. And I love this one because you see that? I can put this one on my eyes. I use this to cleanse my eyes. There's no burning, no nothing. And my husband loves this because he would tell you as an optometrist, girl, you better clean that lash line. He has shown me some of the yucky things that appear on eyelashes. And so I have just decided that you're not going to get me. You're not going to get me. Okay. Okay, so you're probably wondering why I am using the part of my fist, like the forward part of my fingers, to rub my cheeks. This really helps plump your skin, okay? This really helps to get the product in there. It helps iron out the little, kinks that can appear in the skin after one of those nights of sleep, And so this is my second cleanser. You can see it's very different texture. This is Cetaphil's Daily Facial Cleanser. Okay, this is the one for combination skin. See me? I'm still going to use the front part of my knuckle to just rub. I'm trying to get those pores. Now, were my pores already minimized, greatly minimized after using Naturium's Vitamin C Complex Cleanser? Absolutely. But I want more. I want them minimal. Okay? And so I am just working. Again, do I always double cleanse? Yes. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to double cleanse. Sometimes I'll use Cetaphil first and then Naturium. As long as it rinses this clean, friend, you're in your bag. You've done the right thing. You see how there's nothing coming off my skin? I then pat dry. Of course, we don't rub. We pat our skin dry. We let it air dry. And then I was sitting here and I was like, these pores, I'm not satisfied. I'm not going to make it through the day. What do I need to do? I need something more. And I decided, you know what? I probably need to do a mask because it's been about 2 weeks since I've done a mask. Let me do one of my favorite masks, which is the Peach Slices Snail Rescue Intensive Wash Off Jelly Mask. It has 95% snail mucin concentrate, targets blemishes, dullness for a calm, clear, and bright skin. You'll see it directly on the package, friend. Okay, now, why I love this mask is because it leaves my skin super hydrated. It leaves my skin really pretty, matte, and almost blurry, okay? So I'm always going to check the face and see if I'm satisfied, and maybe I'm not, okay? So here we go. Now on the jar, it says for you to leave this mask on for about 15 minutes. I am not going to hold you, friend. I will sometimes leave her on for longer. And I'm going to get that neck. Friend, please put your face masks from the top of your head to your collarbone. We need for that skin to all be even. And baby, don't even be afraid to go further. Okay, now you can see. Okay, we see the pores. We still see the pores. They're definitely minimized, but it's because I have a really thick jelly mask inside of them, or on top of them rather. I'm trying to get my camera together, child. It's just, this is a mess. Okay, so I've come back. I went and had my cup of coffee, and you see how it's more tacky to the skin. When it's this tacky, it's really hard to rinse off, so I will use a tepid towel, not hot, not warm, not cold. Okay, not hot, not warm, not cold. More more cold than warm, like basically just like room temperature, friend, room temperature, no heat, no chill. And I just rub it off. I gently rub it. Don't let the speed fool you. I'm working it off my skin. Okay, and I'm just checking, I'm looking at these pores, because the entire point of this routine is to highlight pore minimizing products. The entire point of this routine is to make sure that my skin has the most minimized pores as possible, because I want to wear a bare face today. So I am just pushing some sebum out of the top of my nose. 10 out of 10, you better get this into your routine. I know it used to make your eyes water when you were a teenager. You don't want to do it? Girl, do it. Stop with the games, okay? Just do it. So you see my nose is a little bit pink there. It will change by the end of this video, okay? So I'm just rubbing, making sure it is all off of my skin. And I then decide, you know what, girl? You know what you deserve? You deserve some serums, okay? But what are we going to do? Because we want to minimize our pores. We're going to be working from home. We have a call. We want our skin to look great, okay? Now, when you use a mask that targets blemishes, it might sometimes create a blemish. Something that was under the skin might appear. I don't see anything. And I decide, friend, let's get into our serum bag. And I decide we're going to use a couple of my favorites from The Ordinary. I'm currently fanning in my Glow because there's still a little bit of moisture on my skin. You want your skin to be completely dry before you go on to your next step. Okay, yes, this takes a little bit more time, but you will find that look at how beautiful your skin will naturally glow once it's clean, if you just don't rub it too hard. Look at it. Yes. Okay, so now I'm going with my hydration, because one thing I'm not going to do is play games. The next step is the Milkshake Hyaluronic Acid and Squalene Facial Toner. My next step is Milkshake, this Hyaluronic Acid and Squalene Facial Toner Mist by Beekman 1802. It minimizes pores, hydrates, soothes skin. It has mugwort, goat milk, and a probiotic extract. This is a bi-phase toner. You will see me shake it and then spray it on my skin. Do you see how beautiful and toned your skin looks? If I wanted to stop here, I absolutely could. Truthfully, I know my skin is going to look soft focus, blurry, pretty, and luminous. I could stop there, but I have another skin issue that I want to correct, which is dark spots. So I'm going to use tranexamic acid, which is in pharmacies Brighten Up 3% TXA toner. That's the sample size available on TikTok Shop, friend. I will link it so that you can grab it. You can also grab the facial toner mist I just showed you, the jelly mask I showed you. Everything that I'm putting in this video is available. It will be linked in this video. This is me spot correcting, just putting a little bit of toner on those dark spots, those little areas that I want to correct. I'm going to let this dry completely. It takes about 30 to 40 seconds. Give yourself grace. Give yourself time. If you want to apply your lip here, do it. Okay, but make sure these things are completely dried. Now, next step is The Ordinary's Salicylic Acid Serum. This is for my budget babes, okay? When you see BHA on products, they are basically telling you they have salicylic acid, okay? It's going to be your BFF for battling blackheads and keeping the pores super clean. Just remember, if you're going to apply a salicylic acid serum or toner, you must use sunscreen, okay? But I'm not going nowhere, so I go in with another serum. I put my niacinamide 10% zinc 2% by The Ordinary on my skin. As you can tell, this is an older video because I have now graduated up to 12% niacinamide 2% zinc serum by Naturium. But you can see me rubbing her in. She doesn't go in as easily because I already have salicylic acid on my skin in a serum, but they work wonderfully together. And yes, get that neck, because we don't want any excess oil on the neck either, okay? So make sure that you are rubbing it into the neck, okay? Now, I am virtually done here. If I'm going to go outside or sit by my window today, then I'm definitely going to add some sunscreen. But I'm going to just give myself a soft check because this is my makeup for the day. This is it. The next thing I'm going to do is put on some mascara and a lip. And I'm going to slick my hair back with a bunch of gel. And I'm going to be at my desk for about 8 hours. So I'm going to just make sure that my skin looks its best because, honey, that's what we're wearing. This is the makeup. This is the look. Natural, fly, chocolate, melanated, dewy, glowy, beautiful. Yeah, this is it. Okay, this is it. So this is the final skin look, and I will show you what I do with makeup next.